I'm the one who's feeling the pain.
Yeah.
And I didn't ask for it to happen. I sent my daughter to school where I thought she would be safe.
Yes.
But then she didn't come back. I have nothing. I don't have money. I have nothing. So right now, I'm working at a salon. I have a salon. So like every cent I get, I have to be looking for my child. Because nothing makes me happy anymore.
Welcome to the Safe Space Chats podcast with Madam Speaker. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self-Love. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to the family of healing, self-love and motivation. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the continuous love and support that you are showing us. Guys, I have to put a disclaimer before we even start with this episode of today, because on the previous episode, I had a lot of people complaining about the English. Guys, I'm not forcing anybody to speak English, but we have to speak English in order for us to accommodate, other people from out there. I, for one, will be speaking throughout English wire, regardless of who is next to me. And today, to make it even worse, the people who are sitting next to me are my home girls, meaning that if we go all vendor on you, nobody's going to hear anything. But obviously, they will express themselves in the best way that they know how. And I, on the other hand, I'm just going to stick to English so that we can accommodate everyone, because I believe that we need to get help from not only the vendor community, but from everybody who can actually come forward and say, this is what we're going to be able to do to help. Anyway, without any further ado, I have two beautiful guests next to me. They're going to introduce themselves starting from this side, and from there, we're going to go straight into the reason why we are here today. My sister.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Please introduce yourself to the people at home.
Okay, I'm Mufunwaini Sisters. I'm Fiona's mother, all the way from Venda.
Okay. And on my right-hand side, we have?
Hello, I'm Mufunwaini Muraro. I'm Fiona's sister.
I think we're just going to go straight into the reason why we are here today. I saw a poster trending a couple of days ago where they're saying that there's a child by the name of Fiona who has been missing for a while. I just want you to go straight into the details of what actually happened until where we are today.
Okay, Fiona went to school on the 11th of August 2022 till today. Yeah, she is not back from school.
And on that same day, when you realized that the child is not coming back from school, what was your first reaction?
I thought maybe it's a joke, or maybe she's somewhere, but not missing.
Yeah.
But then I didn't realize, no, it's true. She's not around.
And you guys as a family, what challenges have you been facing, as a family?
We have lots of challenges. First, when we try searching for her or going to Prophet Church, we don't have a transport. There is no one who is working at home. When we ask for help on people, they got threatened. At the end, they will back up. Even the prophet, when we return there, if he will not talk to us anymore. He will no longer want to help us because he's been threatened by those guys or those people. We don't know them. And we don't know why these people doing this to us, because we don't have money. We don't have enemies because we have nothing. There is no one who is working at home. And she's still young, the mother of the child, even the father of the child. They don't have business, they have nothing. Even the car. So they don't qualify anything, even a loan. So we are surprised, we don't get it at all. We reward this. We don't know. Because even I'm supposed to quit at the threat, they don't talk about money anymore. They will just come to you and say, you will see it. We will take your child because you are helping them. Why?
So based on these things that are happening with threats and all that stuff, so that makes us believe the child is actually still out there. There are people who are...
Yes.
Sure. Okay, let's talk about when you realize the child is not here anymore, before we get to people being threatened and all that stuff. Who did you involve in the process of you trying to get the child back?
The police first. We went to the police station.
Was it on the same day?
The same day. Yeah, the same day. She went missing around, I think they saw it around 5. I was at work. And then after school, the school that she goes to is near our home. So after school, she go to extra classes. Then they realize after extra classes, or she's not around. That's when they inform me, or do you have your child or what? And I was like, no.
Okay, wait. So from the extra classes, usually how does she get home from that?
She walk.
Okay.
Even the extra classes, it's near
The house.
our house, yeah.
Okay. So after school, what she does, after the extra classes, she would just walk home.
She would just walk home, and then that's when they realize, or no, she's not. At the extra classes, they were thinking she didn't come today.
Oh, she never made it to the extra
She
classes.
She never made it home. She never made it to the extra classes. Yeah.
And what about the teachers at school? Did they see her until the very last period when the
Yes,
school
they
was
said
adjourned?
they saw the child, and then even their friends, they interviewed them. They said she was called. There was a car, and then someone called her name, and then she went to the car, and that was it.
Okay, meaning that the person who was in the car is someone who actually knew her.
Yes.
Sure. So, okay, after that, after you finding out, with the kids being interviewed to say she was called to a car, what help did you get from the police, or what happened after that?
Nothing.
Okay. Was the case opened?
Okay. I don't know how it works, because it was my first time opening a case or going to the police station. And then I opened a case. They write it down. They wrote a statement, and then my case number. I think my case number is the date.
Okay.
Is the date that the incident happened, because it was 11/08 and then stroke 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was it. They came. We search, and then they said they will come back. Yeah, they come back. I signed that paper to show that they were here. Yeah, and then after that, after some time, I complained to the guys, I'm not getting any feedback. I'm not happy about all the process. I'm not happy about anything. And then after a week, there's this guy. He came forward and said, I saw everything. I saw 5 guys with that child. I was going to the toilet at my neighbor. Those guys were carrying the child. And then when I saw them, they pull out a gun and said, you didn't see anything. And then he said, okay, yeah, I didn't see anything. Then he went home. Then there was a strike. When they saw him, those guys, they would say, hey, we are still here. If you try and say something, we are going to kill you. Okay. So that guy said they were threatening him, and then he ended up coming to the family and telling his story. I saw 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then the police took his statement. They didn't do anything. Suspects were there, and then we went door to door searching for my child. And then after that, those guys, they were there also, because they come from the same community. So they asked them, do you know what this guy is talking about? They denied. And then after that, I think it was after 2 days, we go door to door. We were searching, nothing was found. And then after 2 days, the police came to my house looking for me and my sister. Yeah, and then we were not there. Then they called and said, you are wanted there. at the police station, and it's urgent. And then, okay, fine. We went there to the police station. They said, there's a case about you guys. There's someone who opened the case. He's saying you guys, you are causing havoc there too. And I was like, guys, I'm looking for my child. And then what do you expect I do? Because it's my child who is missing. And I can't just sit around and say she will come back. She was young, 9 years. Yeah, of course she knew nothing. Yeah, and she can't even fight for herself. So they took my statement, and then they say that someone came, there's a case against you, and then, okay, we will call you.
Okay, wait. So the person who opened a case against you guys, is it one of the people that you've been suspecting?
It was the suspect.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when he saw us the next following days or week, he go to the police station and said why they didn't arrest us, why we're still here.
I saw them.
Because we go to his home and search.
Or you went to his home also to search for the child?
It's our village. We
Okay.
were searching door to door.
Yeah,
so we
it
can't
was door to
skip.
door.
We have to search everywhere.
Yeah.
Because we didn't suspect him, not only him. We were searching as a community.
Yeah.
Even the leaders were there. Yeah, but he decided to go and open the case. So we go there. I'm not sure if we were arrested or what, but we spent the whole day there.
Okay.
But we didn't sleep there.
Okay. What is the name of this place where you guys come from?
It's Han.
It's Han. Okay, so now that you have people that you are suspecting, including this person who was who went and opened a case of, I don't know whether it's harassment or what, against you guys for searching door to door, what did the police do about that information?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Okay, and this guy who saw everything, is he still safe where he is?
I don't know.
Sometimes
I don't
he's
know.
not around, sometimes he's around, but he's not scared anymore because he said he's tired of being threatened. Even if he's not saying anything, they will come to him and threaten him still. That's why he came to the strike and said, I want to talk. And we said that their names there. He said, I'm tired of being threatened. And he said their names. But the police didn't go to those people, even take the statement to show that they are working. But that guy was not hiding. The 5 police, they even go to him and said the same thing, the same statement.
So, okay, because you're saying that even the kids who were interviewed are saying that there was a car which called the child at school. So from school, was that guy closer to where the school is? Because you're saying that school is closer to home?
The school is closer to home.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't know what happened, but then around, I think it was 4 to 2,
The following
around
day,
that time, yeah. When
saw them
everyone
when
was
it's
at
going
home, because agree we strike the whole day.
On the same day where
On the
where
same
child,
day,
okay.
yes. We look for her. Maybe that's when they took her with the car. And then after everyone is home, maybe they came back with her. I don't know. I'm just thinking because I guess someone saw them with the child.
he said he was going to the toilet, then he met them when they were going.
When they were going.
With the small child, and there were 4.
There were 5.
There were 5 guys, and he knows them all. He even tell them when we were striking, that's you, this one.
That you.
This
I
one,
saw
and
you,
this
yeah.
one. I saw you. He was not afraid of anything because he was tired of being threatened.
And what do these guys have to say for themselves when the person who is saying saw them?
They just denied, and they were
They
not
just
like
denied,
they're scared.
and then after some time, people said, they were saying, you thought they would do something. There's nothing they will do. If they were to find the child, they were going to find a long time ago. So now there's nothing they can do. And then me, I was receiving calls. I was receiving messages. Someone was calling, saying, do you want your child? I want money. I will tell you where your child is. And then, like, I gave that information to the police. They went to, I don't know if it's Vodacom, MTN, or Telcom, but they went there and they received the information about that thing, but they didn't come back to me. Yeah. And then after that, after a year, since then, there's no feedback from the police. There's nothing. If they're coming, it's because I'm complaining too much. And then they will come to me and say, we are still investigating. And then I will sign the paper to show that they saw me.
Yes, it's more like they're just doing it for protocol to say,
yes,
you need to visit people.
I've been complaining since even the father of the child, he's been writing emails. Every day was writing emails. And then after, they will just say, okay, fine. If it's you, they will say, okay, fine. This one is not working. We are giving it to this one. And then in the meantime, I'll wait for a month when they are looking for the other police. And then when they find the other police, that other police will come to me and then take my statement again, go to the eyewitness, take the statement again. And then that will be it. And then after that, 2023, those people went and threw my daughter's clothes, her uniform that she was wearing, her books, everything for that day. Yeah. And then I was called by the police near the dam where we stay. It's not too far. It's not far from where we stay. Yeah. They said they found belongings in the books. There were her names, so that's why they called me. They want me to identify if whether it's her clothes or not. And then I went there. When I went there, it was her clothes. Yeah, and then I confirmed, it's her clothes. And they said no touching, no photos. Yeah, it's fine. You can go. Then we take it from there. And then after that, they said I must come to the police station for DNA. I went there. They took my DNA. I went back home. The following day, they followed me at home. They came again. They said they want DNA again. I asked, what about the DNA that you took yesterday? They said, no, we want to deliver it like in person so that it can be quick. Okay, fine. I took another DNA and then they left. After that, I waited.
Even now, we're still waiting.
After, I think it was after a month or so, I called again. What's going on? You said you want it to be fast. So what's happening? There was no answer.
Wait, and so the DNA that they were taking, what do they want to compare it to?
To make sure if it was really my child or not. Yeah. Okay. So
but
since
now
then,
it's been
a year.
We are still waiting for DNA. When we ask them, they will say they will give another police. They will contact us. I will come and do something. It will end there. They call us if we complain. If we don't call them, they won't
call
at all.
So this other time, I was in. I'm full time in Venda, but the baby daddy is here. Yeah. So we will communicate with them, and then they will come to me with answers and say, hey, we are still looking. You must tell your husband we are still looking because we are afraid. We don't want to talk to him, but when you can talk to him, then I'll be okay. What's going on? Do you have any results? Any? They will say no. We are still on it. We want to go to those suspects. Soon we are going to question them. We are waiting for the go ahead from Kabaruan. Yeah,
the authorities like that.
Yeah, we are waiting for the go ahead so that we can go and interview them. Then after that, it will be like that, and then we will write another email. When we write another email, another person will come, ask questions, take statements, do whatever, and then until I complain again, they will give me another officer. Just like that. Like right now, as we speak, last month, I'm communicating with a new police again. Yeah.
So there's always a
They
new
are
person
saying
who's
they are going
assigned
to look for my docket. Yeah.
If we complain, they give us another police. If we complain,
If
they
we
do it
complain,
just
and
like that.
it's like they are buying time or something, and they want me to forget, and it's not possible. It cannot happen. That's my only child, and she was 9. Like, I carry her since until 9 years, and then someone expect you to forget. Like, how? I don't have enemy. I don't fight with. I don't remember fighting with anyone. So I don't know why they took my child, and they expect me to like sit back. Whenever, like, if I just go out or something, they will say, she don't care. Like, I saw her looking good, which means she's fine. It's not possible. It can't happen. I can't be fine. Every day when I'm alone, I'm not okay. When I'm with people, it's better. And it's hard to fake smile every day. I have to fake. I have to, like, every day when I wake up, I'm having a problem. I have to wake up. I have to go out. I have to face everyone. Everyone will be looking at me. Like right now, they're talking about it. Everyone is talking about it. When I pass, they will be like, yeah, you know her. It's her, what. And it's painful.
Yo, sis, guys, you know what? This is a lot for me, because I'm thinking so many of us, all of us actually, we wake up every day not knowing what tomorrow holds. For us, we don't know what tomorrow is prepared for us. But for you, I feel like it's even worse because you don't know what tomorrow has for you because you don't know where your child is. You don't even know how to plan your way forward.
I don't know, like, I'm just here. I don't know what's going on. I can't even put my mind on one thing. I can't, I can't focus. Yeah. So, like, it's that thing of, I'm here. If we laugh, we laugh. And when I go back home, I'm alone. I can't sleep. When I sleep, I will sleep in the morning when everyone is out. That's when I can say I sleep. But during the night, even the people that knows me, they know if they can go on WhatsApp, 3 a.m. they will find me. I will be online. Like, I won't even know what to do. I will be on my phone 24/7. Then when everyone is out, I would just say, okay, fine, let me sleep, Nyan. I will sleep. And then I will wake up because the people around me are worried also. So if I don't wake up, there's my mother. She's worried. Every time she will be worried. Even when I'm going, like, I can see Uri. Every time when she look at me, she's not okay. And Mina, I have to be strong. I have to be strong every time. I have to wake up. I have to act okay. I have to, like, I can't be crying in front of people. That's the pain that I'm facing every day when I'm alone. Yeah.
Sure. And it's not fair for us to expect you to be strong when you're going through something that majority of us can't even relate to.
And like I'm the one who's feeling the pain.
Yeah.
And I didn't ask for it to happen. I sent my daughter to school where I thought she would be safe. But then she didn't come back. I don't know. Even there at my home, I was not full-time there. I think I was having 3 months there. I was staying here at Pretoria. Then I decided I want to go home. And then I got a job at home, at a restaurant even. Like, I have nothing. I don't have money. I have nothing. So right now, I'm working at a salon. I have a salon. So, like, every cent I get, I have to be looking for my child. Like, I can't do anything. Even if I get money, I will say, what will I do? What will I buy? Because nothing makes me happy anymore.
Sure. Sis, according to you guys' knowledge regarding the suspects, because I agree you're saying that the police are aware of who the suspects are. Mm-hmm. And when it comes to them informing you, because you are saying that they only inform you when you complain, do you know if the suspects have ever been brought in for questioning or anything like that?
No, what I know is that they didn't question them. That's why even that other one, when he opened the case, they rushed to arrest us. Like, because he didn't even fight, he didn't force them. They rushed. His case was attended. Yeah.
Sure.
And right now, like, I'm here now. There at home, the person who started the trend, whenever someone starts saying, hey, we want Fiona, hey, what, someone will go and threaten that person. You will see the people who I started this thing with, who were supporting me from the start, I'm not with them anymore. Sure. I'm not with them anymore. Even now, when we tried, like you will say, okay, who was helping you regarding this issue? I will say, okay, the person who was helping me is Muraro. And then when you will say, okay, guys, who knows Muraro? Can you go and find Muraro to come here? Someone will say, yeah, okay, let me find Muraro. That person will come back with the feedback. I know. Tell them I'm busy. I will speak to Fiona's mother. I have a contact and she has my contact. We will speak. We will talk. Don't worry. And that will be it. Sure. To show that those people who are threatening them, they have power.
I even think I thought they even threatening the police because our case is not like any other case. We have eyewitness. He saw everything and he's not hiding anything. Even if we brought him here, he won't be shy or scared for saying their name and surnames. He will say, I saw them, but our case is not attended. I just ask myself for why? Because we have everything, evidence. It's an evidence. Because he's not lying. He will even tell the person that I saw you. But I'm not sure what's happening. And even the feedback, they're not giving us. They will say, if we call them, they will say our case is been attended at Plukwane. Our case is at Pretoria. Our case is, and I can't say they are lying, the police, because I will be arrested even. Sure. Because us, we have nothing. Okay. I was saying that we don't understand the thing because our cases are different. And this person who's saving our child, can you please feel pity for us? Just release the child because we have nothing. And you don't contact us and tell us what you want. You are just threatening the people who are helping us. But we have to keep on going because we can go to the church. I mean, what kind of a person you go and threaten the press and said you must not help those people? There is another man who was helping us. That man, the thing is painful. When we go there, he was no longer opening for us. And we don't know. But he told some other people. Then we realized, it's the threat. Yesterday, the child was trending and people were busy helping us with the donation so that we can hire the PI. Because the people on the social media, they are sharing their feelings with us or with Mia Fiona. So they are donating even a 2 rand, even any cent is fine. That's their idea. So they are helping us to get the PI because they are saying they are showing that the law is failing us. It's failing Fiona. Yeah. That's why they are contributing. Even now they are busy helping us.
Okay, I think maybe if we can get to that part, getting a private investigator. Or how did that one start?
Okay, it started not it started before me myself. I was saving myself. I wanted to get the private investigator because I've been trying and not. I've been calling the police every day, and people out there, they will think, this one, she doesn't care, she's fine, and I have to be fine in front of everyone. But then me, I was trying. I was having my phone. I was using an iPhone. I sold that phone for 6.5 so that I can raise money to go and look for my child. I even went and get a passport because I was trying on the Sangomas, because others say if you go to the Sangoma you can get help. If you go to the prophets you can get help. So I was trying even that. I even get a passport. I was saying I want to go out and try look for help. So that's when I started contacting those PIs. Yeah, I contacted them. They said they want 11.5. And then when that person, I'm really thankful for her. Serious, she has done a lot. She posted about my child, and then when she posted about my child, I say to myself, no, it's fine. Let me ask for help. Let me cry out there. Maybe someone will help me. Yeah. And then I went out there and share my story. And I wrote everything. I asked for help. I told them the private investigator wants 11.5, and then on top of that, he wants transport, accommodation. Yeah. And then I told them, guys, if you can help me to get this private investigator, maybe we can get somewhere. Yeah. Then people agreed. They started helping. They started donating. Everything was fine. 1, 2, 3, people were removing posts one by one. They were removing. Even. And then, Mina, I know you are helping me. You've been with me since. I call you. Hey, my friend, what's up? What's going on? What are we doing today? How about we do like this? And then you will say, I know, I love to help you and all that, but then I think it's okay now. I can't continue because I'm getting threats. These people, they are saying I must back off.
Sure.
Or like in Venda, they're saying, Nikuditanyi.
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? What are you trying to prove? Ngopfonga ndozvikona na mulicheno yo mutu.
Sure. And that girl, she have a child, two children. So she back off because she's scared. Because she saw that Mia Fiona, she's no longer even Fiona. Then if they are threatening her, they will come
And take her own
like
kids
me,
also.
I have nothing to lose. If they come to me, even if they are having guns, I will say, yeah, it's fine. And in fact, you will be helping me because there's nothing to live for anymore.
Sure.
But then they are not coming to me. Yeah, that's why now I'm saying I'm gonna speak up. I'm not gonna stop. If I have to go to Cape Town or wherever, I will go so that I get help. Any kind of help. Just that I want my child. I want my daughter. Even if they're saying she is normal, it's fine. I want my daughter, that's all. Yeah. And I don't even want to hear someone took it and give pass to this. I don't care. I just want my daughter, that's all.
Sure.
Sis, you wanted to say something earlier on?
Yeah, I just wanted to add something on the delays and the tactics of moving a case from one detective to the next, right? So what we do now, we're an NPO that deals with GBV and we protect children. So we work with the Wembe Business Forum and the Pastors Forum and the traditional healers. So I remember once we were doing a study case on ritual killings, or rather missing of people, and because mostly when a person misses and it takes a very long time to find them, most like possibilities, I'm not saying with Fiona's case, it's what I'm saying, but mostly it's there are they are used for ritual killings, where there are a lot of cases that we've done that people are not recovered. I think Fiona's case was about, from 2017, it's the fourth, if not the fifth case. So the reason why they change detectives, number one, and I'm going to say this without any fear of contradiction, police are always involved in cases like this. And this is not me saying it. This is the forums that we work with. Pastors Forum, the SAPS, and the traditional healers. So usually police are involved, family is involved, a pastor is involved, a traditional healer is also involved. So hence I'm not surprised when they say that, when she's saying that a case will always move from this person to... In some cases, you find that they'll always give those kind of cases to older people who are a year, 2 years to retirement. And obviously once you retire, you need to hand over a case. So you're not handing over a case to a Riri who's 38. You're handing over a case to a Muraro who is 62, who only has 2 years to live, to work. Then Muraro retires in 2 years because, I mean, the child is not found yet. Then they give the case to someone who's 3 months to retirement. So those are just delay tactics because they are involved. If they are not involved, then they are being threatened. Yes, and they are not being threatened by people, by strangers. They are being threatened within their institution, within the SAPS. So it's always they are involved. Police are involved, traditional healers and pastors. That's why even their pastor, she's saying that their pastor, it's the pastor that they went to.
He's no longer opening for them anymore.
He's not being threatened by police. He's being threatened by another pastor. So if I'm being threatened as an NPO, I'm being threatened by another NPO. I'm not being threatened by a pastor, yes. So that's just something I wanted to add on this case study that we've done of missing peoples and ritual killings.
Yeah.
Yes. So another thing is that what they do is when a person goes missing, the first 2 days, if not 3, they keep that person within the community, very close to home, that in case that person gets found, they know they cannot move you. They can't come now and kidnap me and then take me from here where we are, say to Free State. They will keep me within this area for a few days to a week.
Yeah.
Because they know that fire in people, the anger in people, it's going to die down. And whenever they are protesting, they are going to protest in the wrong places. But you find that she's just next door. Or maybe she's in one of the houses, if maybe there's a lot of houses in the family. Or maybe at the storeroom in the school. But I can't say I can assure, but possibilities are those few days she was within the area where she was missing from.
Yeah, but now looking at the situation unfolding, even after more than a year, it's almost 2 years now that the child has been missing, but people are still being threatened to keep quiet. The case is still being moved from one place to another because this then can say probabilities of the child still being alive and still being out there, they are very much high. Yes. It's high that they have not even done anything to the child yet. But the biggest thing now is why, because if they really wanted to take the child and ship her somewhere else, by now, whether people are making noise or anything like that, they would be quiet. They wouldn't be threatening people to say anything because they would have deleted the trace or anything like that. But now we're sitting with a situation where people are being threatened. Even like I'm thinking to myself, I shared the post this morning before coming here, and people are sharing it. And I'm thinking, if somebody came to me, probably that person has tried to reach out now to say, delete the post. If you don't delete the post, we're gonna come for your children also. But how do you why can't these people just give us the leads of who is threatening them or anything like that? Like for me, it's a mystery, honestly speaking.
But then they say that it's a private number sometimes.
Okay.
And then those people, they close their nose and they talk to them. And I believe them because the time when I was receiving messages and calls, the person was calling. It was like they put something on the phone, like you can't recognize a voice or something. Yeah. And then if they were to call, they were calling Mara, those people were, when they were calling me, they were using the phone numbers. They were not using private. They were coming to me straight. And then I think last year, somewhere around last year, someone posted, there's Fiona, we are still looking for her, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this guy, that guy came to me and say, I want to help you. I want to help you. Last time I tried to help you, I got threatened, but this time I'm not scared. And I was like, who threatened you? It doesn't matter. Okay, fine. So how are you going to help me? I'm going to take you somewhere. I ask, somewhere where? Like that person, when Fiona's issue started, he called me and said, you want to take me somewhere? I asked, where? Somewhere. They said, around our place. And I don't know how and why I didn't go. And then again, last year, he did it again. He called, I want to take you somewhere. I asked, where? Because I remember him from last time.
Yes.
He said, he talked about, I think he said Kubi or something. I said, oh, okay, it's fine. I was just like, I can't turn him down because he will go there and say, she refused my help, what. But something was off about that guy. And then after that, then again called me. Because that thing was trending. It was trending on Facebook. But I was not saying anything. I was quiet. But the person who posted, I was communicating with the person. Or write it like this. And he was sending Uri, someone want to help. They say they know someone from where he can help you. I was, okay, fine, sharp, keep them coming. And then that guy came again. Hey, tell that guy to remove that post. And I was like, why? Why are you saying that guy must remove the post? I don't know. I know this thing is not fine. Let's do it quietly. You don't have to make noise. And I was like, no, I'm not telling anyone to delete anything. I'm not talking to anyone about deleting anything. It's fine. And then he was like, oh, okay, sharp. When he say sharp, he was calling that guy. He called that guy and say, hey, I'm family. Remove that thing. Hey, what. I saw that guy removing that post. And I called that guy. And then, what's wrong? I'm waiting for the replies. Why did you remove the post? It was like, a guy called me and he said, you said I must remove it. But then the guy called him and said he must remove it. He didn't remove. The guy came back to me and say, hey, can you talk to him? He's refusing to remove. And I was like, no, I don't want him to remove. I want help. I said I want help. Yeah, so I don't want him to remove. He was like, no, I told you I will help you. So tell that guy to remove. I was like, no, can't tell that guy to. What if you help me and I don't get justice? What if you help me and I don't get Fiona?
Yeah.
What's then?
Sure.
And then he was like,
will call when there is something trending about Fiona. He will want to help when
except this time. This time he didn't communicate with me, didn't say anything to me. But then I just saw that the very same thing happening again. That's why I then decided, no, it's fine. I will do it myself. I'm not sending anyone anymore because if it was me and I'm having Fiona, I'm trying to help you. I don't know you. I will do the same.
Yeah.
Like they have more to lose than me. So that's why I'm saying I will do it myself. Yeah. I'm the one who's gonna say everything. If they want to kill me or threaten me, I'm ready for them. They can come. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sis, there's something you were saying? No. Okay. Because I realized that with this thing happening the way it's happening now, that means that clearly, which police station were we using during the
Twando.
Twando? That means that obviously from Twando police station, we're not going to be able to get any help.
Never.
And now we need to just plead with, higher ranks.
That's why I'm saying, like, I want, if I can get a private investigator, maybe,
Yeah.
we might find something, because there's no way that they can threaten people if there's nothing.
Yeah.
For sure they know. And, like, they know, like, these people, how can you, like, they took my child. Why, like, was there any need for them to bring her close? Like, was there any need after a year?
Yeah.
They should have bent the clothes or do something. It was gonna be fine. So this shows we're like, there's nothing you can
powers.
do. There's nothing you can do. You cannot do anything. Yes, we took her, and you will not get her. Because whenever I try to find help, nothing.
People will pull out.
Yeah. Sure. No, but this one on the level where you are at right now, I really commend you guys for coming forward to actually share the story for yourselves, because I feel like when you are expecting other people or when you are getting help from other people, it's not the same as when you are getting up yourself and you're doing it,
Yes.
And when our producer was saying that you are coming from vendor to come and speak and share that this is the type of help that you need, I realized that, you know what, you really want to get justice for your child, and you want to get this part of your life to be dealt with, once and for all. And I really commend you guys for that. So in terms of the type of help that we are saying that we need, because I just want to be sure, number one, we're saying that we need assistance in terms of a private investigator, somebody who will be able to get to the bottom of the case, and also from the police, the SAPS, if we can get help from like a higher rank instead of just Toyando, because clearly Toyando is too small. We're not being able to get help because of what you were explaining over there, our anonymous or our ghost lady. You were explaining, or these are the things that actually happen. This is the reason why people cannot be able to help, where the case is being passed from one person to another. So that means that we need intervention from a provincial level or from a national level.
But then still, they're saying my case was on provincial. So I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Like, okay, how sure are we even that the case was on provincial? Because
They
now
were coming to me. They were coming to me. Like the time I'm saying, last time I came to Pretoria, I called them. Any update? They said, come to Sunny. Where are you? I said, I'm at Sunnyside. Come to Sunnyside police station. I went there running, hoping for the best. When I got there, they said, can you please sign here? I signed. And then I was like, okay, yeah. What's up? What's going on? What's happening? Then they were like, we will contact you. Nothing yet.
And we asked about the results, about the cell phone tracing. They said nothing.
They said
about
we will come and give you update.
About the
Even
DNA
today.
test, still nothing. But on another cases, we're not comparing. We're just speaking. On other cases, you can find that the person is taking the DNA, but today's Monday. But on Tuesday or Wednesday, the DNA is back. So I'm not sure if there is a private or there is somewhere. I'm not sure about that. Or it's because we don't have money.
Yeah, no, remember off camera we did mention this one to say that there's a lady that we interviewed here before that waited for years before she could get the results of the DNA, only to find out that when she reads on the document, the results came out a month after the test was done. But the officer who was handling the case was sitting on the results for years, So there's also a possibility that you may find that the results have been out there, they are already in the file, but nobody's sharing with you. And also with this whole thing of this, them changing the person who's handling the case from time to time, you may find the new person that has to handle the case. It's like they have to act as if they are helping, just so that they can push
That's
time.
what they are doing. Like, they are pushing time. And
But
even if this thing, it was 2022, now it's 2025, right? So, like, still it's the same. It feels like it happened today.
Sure.
And if a case it's in provincial, because you opened your case at Toyando police station, right? So if a case has been escalated to provincial, she will get a call from Polokwane. If it's now in national, she will get a call from national. She doesn't have to be doing dialogues of trying to call them. Hence, I said this thing is a syndicate. So I with what she's saying, his case is still at the local level.
Yeah.
It's still in Otherwise, she would have traveled from Venda to Polokwane or from Venda to Pretoria.
Yeah.
I know, like, they do call me from Polokwane and from here. Like, from time to time, whenever I change, I complain. They change, and someone from here or someone from Polokwane will call me. So I think they do shift it somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that. And they're saying the DNA is at Pretoria. Yeah. And I believe, Uri, if it was me, I can't just throw her clothes knowing, Uri, they will find, Uri, I was having them. For sure, maybe they know, Uri, they will not find anything. But for me, they were supposed to come to me and say, yes, the DNA is for your daughter. Yeah, just that. Maybe I will say, yeah, they're trying.
Yeah.
But now, even that, they didn't come back. They came and took my DNA, go to wherever it is. And I was like, they should have just leave my daughter's clothes with me. I was going to see what to do. And even if I was to keep them with me, still it was going to be fine. But knowing, Uri, her clothes is out there and they are not doing anything with them. So I'm asking myself, Uri, they just took, like, it's like they just run and collect, Uri, yeah, it's evident, let's take it, it's fine.
And store it somewhere. Yo, guys, I don't even know. This is so overwhelming for me, and I'm so sorry for what you guys have been through, And I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that after this episode, we are going to eventually get the help that we need, Speaking out helps. I was crying. I was in tears on my way here because I was thinking to myself that why is it that it's wrong to begin with for kids to be abused and for kids to be, taken away from us like this. But why is it that on top of that problem which is there, we still have to make noise, we still have to toy, we still have to have hashtags before we can be heard from our authorities for them to give us the help that we need. It's so wrong in so many levels. But with what we have to work with what we have. And if it means that the only tool that we have right now is social media for us to spread the noise, make the noise so that eventually we can get help, then so be it. We're going to push, we're going to make noise until the relevant authorities give us the help that we need. What else did I leave behind in terms of the help that we need before we wrap it up? Because I think we spoke about just the justice system.
I think I just any kind of help which may lead Fiona home. I want any kind of help.
First of all, we would like to, we need help on the donation for the PI. People on social media called TikTok and Facebook, they are busy helping us with the donation. It's getting there. So people can also donate with what? With the therapist or what for Mia Fiona. Because if it's me, a sister, having this pain, I didn't carry a child. What about her? Yeah, I think people can help us with that. We have nothing at all.
Because, okay, you've never been able to receive any, help, therapy or anything like that whatsoever.
Okay, I did. Someone organized it for me. And then I went there. When I went there, that lady said she is giving me a letter to go to Chilitsini. There's a therapist there. That's where I will get help. And you know how public hospitals are. Then I went there. The first day I stayed there and I was like, I know it's fine. I will deal with it my own way.
Because I can imagine, I'm thinking to myself, because this thing is open-ended, even when you're saying you are getting help psychologically, how do you get that type of, how do you cope with it when you still have all of these question marks of not knowing where your child is and what is happening with your child? You know, like you said.
And like, I won't understand because I'm talking to you. I'm the one who's feeling the pain.
Yeah.
When you will be telling me, it will be fine, it will be fine. Still, it won't be fine.
It won't be fine.
It won't be fine. So
What will be fine is when we get the child. That's what will be fine.
We also need help with these people who have been threatened, so that they can come with us to us on the corner, give us the numbers, give us the names, because even the person who is calling you on private, I can't just say I'm scared because you didn't say even a name or I didn't recognize the voice. Just tell us anything so that we can know that the person who's having the child is this one, because I recognize the voice, so that when they appear, they can start there.
Sure. Okay. I think from my side that's it. I don't know if maybe there's anything else that you would like to add in closing. Just want help.
just want help.
Just want to get the child. Is there anything you would like to add in closing, sis?
No, I just want help.
Yeah. My sister there on the mic.
Yeah, maybe just to challenge the justice system and the SAPS honestly, because you don't have to give birth to take such cases seriously. And also with the Tendo SAPS, I mean, I've worked with them. It's just corrupt, and I'm not scared to say it, because there are unresolved cases. There are DNA tests that have not been back since as back as 2016, 2017. And you just get to wonder, what kind of people are they? Are they there just to get a paycheck, or are they there to really help people? Because it also needs passion to work on. For one, she called me, I think a year or 2 years ago, I don't remember. And when I tried to speak to someone, a police officer in the police station, I was told, hey, what do you do? Do you do GPV? What do you do exactly? You understand? So it's not nice. It's not a nice thing at all.
Sure. Because to some people it will be like, okay, why are you so concerned? You know?
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be that way, like you're saying, you know. It has to be that instinct, yeah, or when a child is missing, regardless of whether you've given birth or not, whether this is your profession or it's not, it has to hurt, it has to stink, it has to say to you, we need to get justice for this child. You get what I mean? So I feel like we especially in the justice system, you know, the way they are working, where you feel like, okay, this is my job, I know I deal with people who are traumatized, people who are going through so much on a daily basis, then I have to do my job and go home. There's no way you can be doing your job like this and going home every single day when someone, I cannot begin to imagine how it's like to go to sleep every night, waking up the following day to finding out that the child is not there. The child is nowhere to be found. And whenever you try to get help and whenever you try to shout, people who are trying to help you are getting threatened. You know, that is such a sad way. You know, it cannot be the way. But anyway, if you can help us in any way possible, please do reach out to us. I don't know if you guys have got a specific number that people can reach you on if they want to assist.
Yeah, this is my number.
Okay. Is it your personal number? Okay. Do you want to give it out to the people?
Yeah, I can give out my phone numbers and my the father of my child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can say them out.
Mine is 072 041 0428.
Okay.
Okay.
And then on social media, are you there on social media?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. You are?
Mufunwaini Sisters.
Okay. My sister over there, do you also, because I believe that she will not be able to do everything on her own, you know, she obviously needs
Sometimes
help.
I help the calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Mine is 060-679-8527. On social media is Mufunwaini Lucia.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting her, for being there for her. And thank you for not giving up on your child, you know. There's no way that you can even give up on your child. But for the people at home, please do reach out and see how we can help her get her child back, and just so she can get justice for her child. With that being said, I will see you guys on the flip side. Love you. God bless you. Mwah.